Here you go. Damn. He looks so sad. I'm probably fucking tired. Snow sex, yo. You're right. But I don't know. I just think I'm tired. I just drank caffeine, so bear with me. I haven't slept yet, by the way. I don't look sad. I look pissed off all the time. That's just the way it is. Almost dropped it. Different angles. Why the fuck they make that can so slippery? They know someone gonna do some stupid shit. Life for me. Just trying to get away from the meat. Good, you're home safely. I mean, it was a guarantee. That storm really wasn't shit. We just ended up getting a storm up north. That's why I didn't come home sooner. We got a snowstorm up here. So I didn't come home sooner. Honestly, I enjoyed the break. Even if there was a fucking storm, it was way better than what's going on here with the weather. Way better. Fuck. They got the plows out. They got everything out right now. This is like good sleeping weather right here. Right through here is just good ass sleeping weather. No, we didn't get no 4 feet. We didn't get no 4 feet of snow. Let me check the window. No, we didn't get no 4 feet of snow. We got dusted. Probably like 2 inches of snow. They keep melting and then coming back. I had to check. Like, you really don't know how cold it is until you live upstate, for real. It's the Canadian weather. Right now it's 20 degrees. I'm trying to see what everybody else is doing. Also, I'm trying to see if people pop too. No, it was just an ice storm. I was trying to see if everybody pop through. Because I'm trying to do some ratings. I want some good ones today, too. I want somebody to be like on top. On top, on top, on top. Hey. Damn. Oh, can you believe it's almost Thanksgiving? Isn't that fucking crazy? I can't hang your dog. Thought it was over. Now that it's over, come over. I'm a dog. If shit ain't here, then I'm gonna just do my usual thing and go to bed. Like, tarot during this time either it pops or really doesn't. Last winter was the same motherfucking thing. Yeah, it was the same thing. Can you believe it's winter and fall? For us in upstate, it's always winter. As soon as the cold hits, it's like winter. Like that's when we start winter. We don't really judge by fall and winter because we get what about a couple of weeks of fall and then the snow hits usually. So unless it's unusually warm, which only happened like probably 1 year in my lifetime, a couple maybe two, but I can't believe it's almost Thanksgiving for real. I'm kind of happy I didn't like fuck with coming out here or fucking over there, fucking on there. I'm kind of happy that I just like enjoyed my vacation. Like, just didn't talk to nobody, didn't fucking deal with the peanut gallery over here, the peanut gallery over there. Like, I feel good actually. I feel very good. I feel relieved of a lot of extra people's bullshit. I think water does that though. When you're near a huge body of water, it just like releases you. Sorry, I keep doing this. It's because I feel chest palpitation. Like, I don't know if it's bad to say, but I just don't like nobody. I don't. I think I came to that realization. What when you hear when they hear you through your phone, you piss them off and they break character. You piss them off. I just don't care about nobody no more. I got you. Caught you red-handed type shit. Hey, John. I know I'm looking over here and it's a little awkward, but my camera's actually over here and the chat keeps bouncing back and forth and shit. So I'm gonna try to make this go right here. Yeah. Give me less of a reason to keep turning my head like. New here, any change over? Just read the description. That's the usual. Thank you, John. Thank you. I just got done with vacation, so I'm doing good. I'm doing good for the most part. It's fucking cold, but shit. They kick my mania to in the ass, where I start getting real manic in the cold. Definition of a bandit. I don't need nobody to be savage. For savage. Start on the definition of a bandit. He'll figure. Morning. Morning. People popping through. What's up? Check out my description. If y'all don't even know how I read yet, check out the rest of the channel before you buy something. Because I tear off the fucking band-aid. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I'm going to be 1,000% with you. If you visited me before, you already know what's up. I really don't give a fuck about your feelings. So if you're looking to get ego stripped, you come to the right place. When you come back, you feel so. It's more of a. Can't sleep up, even try to. Like every single day, I wanna look you in every single. Ooh, my the water's so quiet when there's snow. I'm not used to it yet. My bones were so warm. You know when you get all like crispy, like your joints start getting all. Nah, you probably don't, your baby. Feel so. Come back, you feel so. I need you. It's more of a one. Sleep up, don't even try to talk. Hey, Miss Francis. That's a good song. Right back at this. Right back at this. How y'all life? Drunk off dark liquor, shit getting eerie. Like I threw on a thriller. Bitch, I'm a hard hitter. Raw like clocks and killers. Holding up, hold up. I'm praying that God delivers. That runners was shook. Niggas wanna be shook. They started this for Eve. So the letters came up in the project house. It was like a bonus. Hey, card. Drunk off dark liquor, shit getting eerie. Like I threw on the thriller. Bitch, I'm a hard hitter. Roll out, cops, killer. What's good? Well, it is a nice and chilly winter morning in New York, and I'm trying to do some readings up in this bitch. So I'm just waiting on folks. What does Vaughn's friend Kim think about me? That you a gaslighter? That you a gaslighter? You funny as fuck, but you a gaslighter. You talk too much. I think you talk too much S, or maybe just talk too much in general. Kim think. Let's see. Kim think you kind of a little butthurt. Like you not as peaceful as you try to be, as you seem to be on the surface. Yeah. Kim think you communicate like you can be blunt, but at the same time, Kim think you're hiding something. Or Kim's friend, my bad. Kim's friend. Think you're hiding something. My bad. Misspoke. It's alright. Yeah, think you're hiding something. Or like plotting in some type of way. I mean, I really do think that Kim's friend is just sitting here like, yeah, bitch, what you looking at me for? Like, I just get that energy, you know what I mean? It's like, bitch, I'm a free spirit. What the fuck are you looking at me for? Like, don't start licking your lips and doing all this shit, moving your hips, when you already know what it's about. Don't look at me like that. Like that type of thing. Like, if you want love, it ain't, this is the wrong one type shit. You knocking on the wrong fucking doghouse type shit. Like, I keep picking up on that energy because I see all this, like, you know, masculine energy, but at the same time, what I see is someone who strives to be free in their life. Like, he views relationships as a tie. He views a relationship as a tie. That's something that'll slow him down. He doesn't necessarily believe a lot of the stories or whatever like that people tell him about you though. So I guess he just makes his own. He deciphers his own code about you. Okay, so he makes his own judgments about you. Doesn't mean they're good things though. I'm letting you know. Okay, I'm letting you know. Doesn't mean it's all good. It just means that he makes his own decisions about you. No one's whispering in his ear and telling him to think some type of way. And even if they was, he wouldn't give a flying fuck. He makes his own decisions. Okay, you might like him because he's like that, independence. But like I said, independence kind of is. I mean, his type of independence is like unbridled. It's never gonna be controlled at this point in time. Like right now where he's at, relationship and all that, or if you're looking for something deeper, or you just licked your lips a little bit, or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve with this person, it's just not gonna be that. Okay, it's never gonna be that serious. I was like, you got a couple of hoes. That's just the way it be. Couple of hoes. He got a couple of hoes. Excuse me, y'all. This might be a little gross for some of y'all. Like, Miss Francis, they're telling you to get right back on your money. If you fuck with my money. I grew up in the gym. Grew up with lions for a pet. Grew up playing with tutus. Now I got 22 stats. You said social media career. I'm gonna lie, you have some dope fish. Thank you. I try my best with what I got. Let me stop right here. Let's see. How would you do? Well, depends on what you asking for, right? Because if you're asking for a social media presence that requires you to communicate with others, I'd say you got a tiny bit of work to do. Okay? Like sharing the space with people, you got a tiny bit of work to do. I'm gonna be 1,000% honest with you. If you are just looking for friends or people you can vibe with through a social media career, as in like you're trying to get the big ones, trying to be noticed by the big ones, it no. What you should aim for is individuality. I know that you want to be noticed because social media is just like that. Like you're going to be noticed no matter what. You're going to be looked at no matter what, right? You know, you're going to be looked at. But don't be expecting like you're going to be, okay, rolling with the big ones or whatever, touching shoulders with the guys and shit. That's not how it starts out. It's growth, it's expansion, and it takes a long ass time. So are you willing to dedicate your life for maybe even a couple of years to doing something like that? Okay? Because if your temperament ain't going to be like that, right? Because your temperament right now is a little oozy. I'm going to say, you got a lot of learning to do, okay? But you ain't curved by it, okay? You're willing to learn, which is great. Which is great. But I'm saying learn fast so you can keep up with whatever's going on online, because the shit move fast. You could famous one day and then rip down the second type shit where you ain't even fucking exist no more type shit. That's the way. If you were trying to be the class clown type shit, the class clown don't work here. This is real world shit. People looking to hear some real world shit. Like TikTok blowing up, people blowing up on TikTok, people blowing up. Of course, YouTube is a little bit more difficult, but for you, if you are looking for that audience that stays with you hand in hand throughout everything, no matter how many fucking days. Like I've been missing on this bitch for like 18 days. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And people just keep coming back and coming back and coming back. I got no problem with that. I feel comfort with it. I'm comfortable in that way. If you just want random people with their eyes balling all over you, head to TikTok, my boy. Head to TikTok. TikTok, Instagram, whatever. But make it clear. Make what you want clear. Because spirit ain't going to be like nice to you just because you want to help people. Okay? Spirit, anybody, ancestors, they're not going to, they want you to experience life still. Okay? They still owe you that. Okay? Like, not just fame, life itself. They still owe you that. Tread carefully. Make good decisions with your money. Don't fuck around too much. Don't, just because someone, might be like, hey, I like your shit. Don't let it go to your head. You keep building, you keep working on yourself. Keep improving in the way that you want to improve. Don't let nobody tell you what your craft is. Because your craft is your craft, and that's it. Okay, now, if your shit's bad, no, I'm saying, I don't think it is at all. I don't think it is at all. They would have told you that. They would say that your shit just be bad and you should give up type shit. My spirits don't play about that. Apparently, whatever you do, whether it's make people laugh, smile, I think that's along that line, you do it well. So, no lacking, no slacking. Playing patty cake in the barn and shit. You really got to get on it right now. This is prime time, prime area to blow the fuck up. As we head to winter months, you will realize people are looking for anything and everything to smile and be happy. Okay? So that's it. Random question, Culture. May I ask your thoughts on what Kanye is saying about the elite recently? He's crazier than the shit house, right? I'm heading that road. Okay. And I'm going to be honest with you. That route, probably the hardest. Probably the hardest. Right? Because that flavor, your particular flavor of comedy, you're going to have your group. Okay? It's going to start out niche as fuck. But when you blow, you going to blow. I'm letting you know. It's going to start out niche as fuck. Maybe for a couple of years. Not even a couple of years. I'm going to say a year and a half. But when that shit blow, it's going to blow. Your creativity also with what you wear too. That'll get people going. Definitely get people going. What you wear will get people going. You don't give no flying fucks. And that's what's up. So, keep it up. You got something fire in you. I know that. Something Leo, something fire somewhere. It makes you very much stand out on a physical scale. You have a weird body. Okay? And that ain't just sound weird. You have a weird looking body. But people find that shit amazing. People find that shit like, what the fuck is going on with this person? They love that shit. Okay? It's addictive. Weird looking body. That's what I picked up in my head. Maybe you super tall or just got length. Or something. Length. Chill. No, you just got it. Somewhere you got it. Something you got. You have it. Okay, you have it. You have the sparkles. Got something. Hey, Mirrorless. Oh, thank you. How you doing this morning? Mirrorless. But yeah, about the Kanye thing, I'm gonna be honest with you. People that is crazier than the shit house red, which a lot of the elites or the people up there on top, what they say is on top, but in reality it's like they not on top of their mental. So how the fuck could they be on top of anything at all? They got their little fucking empire, but at the end of the day, that's like a fucking scratch on the ass of time and shit. Like, bitch, that's a pimple on my ex-girlfriend's ass type shit. Like, that shit's stupid. It's just stupid. It's small. It's niche. It's retarded. By this time around, Kanye is looking for everything in his power to assert his dominance over his crew. Okay, that's no secret. Same, Elon Musk is doing the same thing. Those motherfuckers talk every day. Believe it. Elon Musk and Kanye talk every single fucking day. They on the same juju juice. Okay, they on the same juju juice. In my opinion, it's his fault. In my opinion, it doesn't matter whose fault it is. He's on some juju juice and he needs to slow the fuck down. Like, dude needs to take some fucking medication before he get popped in the head or popped in the mouth. That's what's up. Like, all them motherfuckers up there think they, for some reason, think people will put up with their bullshit, but it's not true. Like, y'all see how many bodyguards Trump got around him. Y'all see that Trump fucking bodies himself up because he already know the moment people catch him lacking, he done. Kanye say the wrong thing about the wrong person, he done. He's gonna get his head popped in. I'm just waiting for him to say something about Snoop Dogg or say something about his situation, say something about anybody else's situation, because he's picking out small fry and he gonna keep being anti-Semitic and keep being a fucking loser. Like, I'm just waiting until he gets kicked in his head because it's not gonna be cute when it happens. I'm just saying, and that ain't no threat. There ain't no threat. It just is what it is. That's how that shit happens. One nigga goes crazy, and the whole flock of niggas come after him. It's a power battle. I mean, that's all it is. It's a dick fight. Like Elon Musk, all the motherfuckers. Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Kanye, all the other fucking yays and the crazy. It's a dick fight, and they gonna keep dick fighting. And they can keep going forever and ever and ever until, like I said, somebody get too serious, someone get too crazy, and bob somebody's head in. They got the money to do it. Some people will take 10,000 and blow someone's head off. Some people take 5,000. Some people take $500 motherfucking dollars to go stab somebody. He playing on dangerous waters, and that's why he's locked himself up in the castle. That's why you don't see him going out and enjoying himself without fucking 1,200 bodyguards. For real. It's funny they start playing Kanye after I said that. So there you go, confirmation. Yeah, I bet you he feeling that pressure right now. Dangerous games. It's a cruel world, and it ain't no industry that's gonna pop him off. It's gonna be his own motherfucking people. My hands is cold. Cause I don't wanna know. Scary stuff, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a new level of insanity. It just keeps rising. And as we change as a society, it's gonna keep getting crazier. Yo. You ain't seen nothing yet. Wait until the baby blood and the people drinking childhood foreskin and shit starts popping up. And that ain't no, y'all, that shit be real. People drinking baby blood. That's it. Sorry, my acid reflux. So right here it's been. Feel like it's rising up. Gotta stop drinking coffee. Let me feel that. Press a bit and. When I realized it was real, I got sick for real. Yup. Crack power is a crazy drug. It's something. I mean, you can't, in today's world, you just can't see a person who has power do whatever you think is the right thing anymore. They do what they want to do with their money. we can say that's fair all fucking day, but the reality of it is the shit that they be doing is the shit that you see in fucking horror movies. Now, I'm not talking no Saw shit. I mean, maybe that is out there. We already know that shit's out there, but no, that shit's all over the streets. But it's that little grimy, grotesque, sneaky shit where, you know, traumatizing people, traumatizing kids and shit, and their own kids even. So you think that, you know, having no money is, I'm saying you get a lot more equipment, a lot more crazy shit, and a lot more people on your side with just a little bit of cash, and you start doing a lot more things to a lot more people. So wild shit, man, wild shit. This is such an unflattering angle. It's cold as if people don't get on by 8, I'm hopping off. Not me. Because it is chilly. Because I know once I get warmed up with readings, it's easy. I get hot. He said, why don't they just stop? Why would they? Why would they? Why do you start an addiction and why can't you stop an addiction? Why is it that some folks have borderline psychotic behavior and no one ever tells them that they are psychotic? And then because they have money and because they have power, then they abuse them behaviors and use and throw away other sick people. And then they keep drawing them in and drawing them in and drawing them in and drawing them in. It's a real problem, ain't it? It's an addiction. Just a little bit of money can change someone's mind. That's how the world works. It's capitalism, babe. That's why they don't stop. They always have something. Even if they don't have a fan base, they still got money. That's why all them dirty little millionaires that go under the fucking radar and shit, you find that they at the weirdest events, right? They're doing the weirdest shit out here. And by saying they have an addiction doesn't give them any right to do it, by the way. They still a scumbag piece of shit. That has, you know, their addiction in particular has nothing to do with, like, me giving them excuses, because it still don't make shit okay. It's still just as wrong. Even in a psychotic person's brain, they know what they're doing is wrong. Not even a narcissist knows that that's bad for their image, and that they won't get the satisfactory of fucking with people or satisfying themselves unless they behave in a society. But some people just I don't know how to describe it. Just. They think they're free of everything, and then they come to this life to be sick and twisted. I think all of us know a lot about that. The sick and twisted people, I mean. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, that's a pretty picture. No, put me down to sleep. Pray that I don't know. Suicide chasing her out. Here's the outcome. For weeks I probably never know. I mean, guys, real. Oh. There ain't even any fucking. It's like literal dusted on the ground, right? It's just damn cold. Why the fuck? So much to ask, so much to say. Picture think, fuck on my way. Always gotta probably make it good, go bad. When I play with you, now I ain't finna stay with you. If the word, and I wanna spend my last day with you. We was friends, fuck around for a day or two, and be fired. I wasn't planning on dating you, but I did. I kinda regret it. For like teacher, I'm stressing, but I keep on stressing. Why the fuck you got so much to ask, so much to say? This is St. Clair's, fuck on my way. No, we won't last. Always gotta probably make it good, go bad. If you just listen and play your position. I would look at my heart when missing. Yes, baby. If I did, I would break out. But hell niggas. Damn. So much to so much to say. Bitches in class, fuck out my way. No one won't last. Always got a problem, make it good, go bad. If you would just listen and play your position. Hey Mary. Mary. What's going on with you? Miss Mary. Make it good, go bad. It is colder than a witch's tit this morning. Shit. That is good. Name is lovely. It's been a while. Yeah, I've been on a vacation. Broke, busy, bit chilly here too. Fuck. Fuck. So snowy right. You would be priority. Sacrifice. That's where I to make to hold me down, the payoff coming. Payoff coming. I always feel like I'm on the time limit. Lucky, Miss Lovely. I was just in Florida. It was cold for a couple of days, actually. It was probably like 65, 70. Which, New York is like 20 degrees. So, really, I could go for the 65, 70 right now. Fuck. That storm barely did a motherfucking thing other than make it cloudy. Close my eyes. I'll drink too. Yeah, you rubbing it in for real. For real. I miss it. More time in the day. Just know if I on the way, you would be priority in the sacrifice. Well, you were probably North. I was in Jacksonville. Jacksonville, St. Augustine. Yeah, I wasn't even close to Miami. First a man, then another one. Like 5 hours away from you. I got that warm air. We got that car. Oh, Miss Lovely. Obviously, that's an adult choice of yours. Buddy go good day, good day. Buddy go birthday, birthday. Buddy go, buddy go, buddy go, buddy go, buddy go, birthday, birthday. Buddy go, buddy go. For the boat, don't make it back with the chit chat. Talk with the chit chat. If you feel like you have to do it, then do it, right? That's your adult decision. It's your grown woman decision. Do your thing. And I hope things work out. Thank you, Mary. Angel message. Sure. Angel message. So your angel message is try to turn a negative into a positive. That is your message, okay? So you got to turn a negative into a positive. Currently, you're dealing with maybe even just a lot of negative thoughts. I mean, I don't think you necessarily look for it. I think you do feel a little tiny bit depressed, but at the same time, it's like you're pushing yourself, okay? You're pushing yourself. Try to be outside your comfort zone. Try to shoot your shot in a different way. You're trying to change the way you approach a certain topic or even just a certain type of person. They're saying that there isn't any losses here that could possibly hurt you. So if this is just a big fucking risk or whatever, like if you feel negative by losing somebody or cutting someone off, or maybe just making a decision that doesn't include another person or persons, that's okay. You don't need to feel guilty. You do not need to feel bad. Like it's a positive thing, not a negative thing. Imagine that you just letting somebody go because you need to let them go type shit, or you're letting people do their own thing while you go do your own thing. It's individualism, right? So if you feel like you're holding somebody back, which they need to be able to make a grown adult's decision too. I'm gonna be fair. They need to be able to make an adult decision too. But if you feel like you're holding somebody back, then and you want to work on yourself and stop throwing tantrums and shit, it's gonna be it's gonna be a you thing, only you thing, not a them thing, not a both of y'all thing. It's gonna be a you thing only. So you trying to get to that queen status, that queen level, it can happen. It just has to be a you thing. Okay, the accountability and the responsibility relies on you, not you and somebody else or another couple other people. It's just you. So there it is. That's your angel message. Thanks, Miss Lovely. It'd be great to hear back from you. Damn, like I said, unflattering is a motherfucker. I have to stop wearing temperament. Like, also, this shit is tight as a bitch. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's why I keep getting heartburn. The heartburn is crazy. Because it keeps just pushing everything in this one area right here. Will Norma and I reconcile when I marry her one day? I mean, here's the thing. Remember that Norma has her own damn choice. Like, Norma is normal, right? Norma is normal. Norma got their own damn choices to make. Their own damn life to live. That's what's up with Norma. Will you reconcile one day? I don't think so. And truly, I feel like that whole situation is very, very complicated. Because the emotions are complicated. The emotions were never necessarily stated in the right way. I see it's like codependency. I see someone holding somebody back. I see people getting in bad moods because, you know, it's just not the type of relationship someone else wants to be in. It's just not. It wasn't heading the way that it needed to go because someone else just did not really want to. They really didn't want to be in a real relationship. They wanted to play with the idea. And that's just the way it is. So, as far as reconciliation, I do not see y'all getting married one day. It's possible that y'all maybe hook up or chat on a dating app, but this person ain't going to be in for the long term. They just aren't. Okay? Like, that's completely off the table as far as, like, currently right now goes. It's completely off the table. I see possible, like, adding on another dating app or something like that. Or maybe you cross them over and you find them out there and you say what you got to say. And then it is what it is. But I just don't see a long-term relationship with that person. So, did you pull me a card? Was that for John? Yes, that was for John. You got to ask, you know, Mary. You can't just give me something. You got to ask me something. When you purchase a reading, I don't know. I don't even look at my own goddamn list. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's in the morning, so I'm not in the fucking mood. So when you purchase something, tell me what you want, and I'll give it to you. And I'll pull you some cards. Ray, pick your head up. You'll be all right. You will be. Thought we were forever. Well, you gonna think you forever with a lot of motherfuckers. Let's put it that way. You gonna think you forever with a lot of people if you let it get in your head that it's that easy. If it's that easy, cause it's not, and you know that it's not. So don't keep playing like that. You can wish on a bitch all you want, wish upon a star type shit, but that won't change the person. And it won't make the relationship go any different. It just won't. That's the way it is. Mary, angel card, I guess. One card. You're not annoying. Shut your face. Shut up. I'm the one to pet her. I left to my friends. I got the faith in these hollows. Fuck it, home rich, smoking strong with a motto. It's a good song that came out for you, Mary. Okay, so why do you argue with stupid, Mary? Hey, Gypsy, what's up? I just got back from vacation. Mary, why talk too stupid? Why argue with retarded when you don't got to? Mary, you grown enough, you smart enough, you psychic enough to know when you just gotta back away and settle down. Like, you don't need the whoever was arguing with you or whoever was starting shit with you. It was like someone poured gasoline all over a fucking match or something and just started that shit up. But why are you that mad over something so stupid and trivial? This person in general can be stupid, selfish, and trivial. You know that about this person. Why do you play that game so hard? Is it because you care too much? Because certain things, especially when it's these types of words or whatever was said, you shouldn't give a flying fuck. You should just rip off the fucking bandit and say, get the fuck away from me. That's it. You don't gotta argue down this person. You just don't. Like, tell them to run their mouth, but run you the check too. Like, okay, if I'm gonna be listening to you yap, and you run me the motherfucking check for being your motherfucking therapist, for being your fucking pin dummy, your dartboard, bitch. Run me your motherfucking check. Pay me some damn money if you're gonna be running your motherfucking mouth. That's what's up. If he's gonna be bitching and moaning and causing trouble, then all you gotta say is just run me my motherfucking check. That's it. Bye. See ya. Have a good day. Go whine outside the house. Go moan, bitch, and moan and groan and cry real tears outside the house. I'm not saying kick him out, okay? I'm just saying, like, make up your goddamn mind, nigga. We got life to live. Things to do. Hey, MJ. Oh, she changed her picture. White pretty things. Call me Luke. Okay. How was your trip? It was good. I mean, we got caught in we probably had like 3 different storm fronts going on, which wasn't bad. It was like we ended up not getting hot weather in Florida. It was like 70, 65. It was good. It was good. I mean, I felt really good. Like, my body felt good. Everything felt good. Now that I'm back in New York, it's 20 degrees. So, I'm acclimated. I'm trying to bring myself back, but I'm going to be in a bad mood for a long time now. It's like you saw it all play out. I did tell him to F right off. Mary. Good job. Sorry, I was mostly clapping my hands to keep it warm. Good job, Mary. Keep it up. Like I said, yapping your motherfucking ear off. You need a check for that shit. You're not no therapist. Bitch and moan and groan. Start problems. On purpose. Yeah, they say you should have known better than to get into it with stupid. Miss Lovely, you asked me a question. I'm pretty sure you was like, "Yo, how's my situation gonna go?" Da, da, da. Right? I think so. And it's sending my younger sister to you for a reading. She needs to call her truth. I'm too close to the situation for her to fully believe me. Okay, I'll tear it up. Bet. Bet. I will tear it up. You know how I am. I'll rip off the fucking band-aid. I don't give a flying fuck. I came back with an all new attitude, even though this was already my attitude, and I said I just don't give a flying fuck. I really don't. I don't give a fuck about nobody's feelings. Reject all you want. Cry, bitch. Cry, bitch. Cry, cry, cry. And I'll laugh, laugh, laugh. He said, yes, tear it up. He said, how's your situation gonna go? I'll pull a couple of cards for it. I mean, where did it begin and how is it gonna end is what you should be really asking yourself. Where did it begin? Yeah, funny how things end up this way, Miss Lovely. Mrs. Lovely. Funny how things end up this way. If you're looking for respect, it's not there. Now, if you're looking for a nigga that fully and most entirely does not necessarily give a fuck, it's one of those niggas. You know how I just said, I just preached about not giving a fuck? I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right this minute. Right the fuck now. This is somebody who does not care about your feelings. I mean, this person lives in a lot of places, but one place is not here on this planet. Okay? This person believes that life itself revolves around them, and their world is the only world that they gotta give a fuck about. So you can keep getting caught up and stuck. And that's your, like I said, your adult decision is that you want to keep getting stuck. And so that's what's going to happen, right? You twirl around the merry-go-round how many motherfucking times until you go down. So you said, okay? Well, he was my best friend at once. He used to treat me like this. He used to be this way and he used to be that way. He used to be able to do this and do that and be vulnerable and do this and do that. You know why he showed vulnerability and rolled over onto his back? It's because he needed something. He needed help. That's why. And you want to know what he needed truly? He needed help with finances. He needed help with money. He needed somebody who could be there regardless of how horrible he treated the bitch. And that's the truth of it. While he could maybe admit that, just because he admits it doesn't mean he's going to continue to be truthful and honest with you. So he can admit whatever, okay? But that doesn't mean he's owning up to it and he's going to start being responsible. So whatever he be putting in your head and talking up a storm and yap, blah, 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 babbles. Babbles the motherfucking clown, bitch. Watch the clown dance when it starts, like I said, don't be shocked and don't be surprised. Because you set yourself up for this shit. You set yourself up for it. That's your design, and that's your decision, and that's what you do. You set yourself up for bullshit, and it's going to knock you off your fucking shit. And that's what's up. I wasn't working back then, but you had some kind of money running in the household. That ain't no lie. You had some kind of stability somewhere. Whether you was living with your mommy, daddy, pappy, everybody type shit. It didn't matter. You had something that kept him coming back, and it was not love. So I'm letting you know that now. It was not love. This nigga does not give a fuck about love. He just does not care about other people. Like, that wasn't hard to see, and it's still not hard to see. So he just doesn't. Like, when you're trying to like flip the same charcoal burger over and over again, thinking that it might get juicier, might get better each and every single time you flip the shit. That's where we at. We at like so charred that it looks like charcoal type shit. Nope. I mean, you apparently are going to go live with him and do your thing, right? I've told you this before. I do very clearly remember telling you a lot of shit about this dude, about the situation. But I want you to make an adult decision that's not based off of my shit. Because regardless on whether you believe me, you'll eventually go back anyways. That's usually the way it is. Okay? That's usually the way it is. You can believe me all you want, but you'll be swayed anyways. So if you want to go out and go test this shit, and go test it for another fucking bicycle ride until the seat fall off, shoot your shot. That's not something I gotta worry about. You have to worry about it. That's not my decision or my choice. Okay, that's your choice. So remember, this is all you. This is all you. You, nothing but you. Ride it until the seat fall off, but it won't change a goddamn thing. It's still the same old bike. Tape it together, duct tape that shit. Duct tape his mouth or whatever you think you can do to shut him up and stop him from his habits. He gonna live his life the way he live it, because he does not give a flying fuck about what you, your sister, your brother, your mother, your kids, either of them, any of them, anybody does or says or thinks about him. He cares what he thinks about him. And that tells you what type of mind space he's in. He believes he lives in a world through a fisheye lens just his own. Will he be the same as always, no change at all? Was you hearing what I said? You better roll that shit back then. You better roll that shit back a few minutes. You better roll that shit back a few minutes. Your sister be saying some facts then. Roll it back. Roll it back. Roll it back. Ooh, sure? No, it's a little too early to be doing all the redneck shit. Shit, they must have all there or something. Too cold. When the sea falls off, it gets dangerous to that pole there. That's what I be saying. You get it, Mary. You get it. Yep. That pole look a little sharp and a little dangerous. That shit look. You do not want that. So, my brother, well, you want me to be honest, or you want me to be honest? Because I can only be both. I'm not getting shot today. I don't know what they was shooting on. It could have been a firecracker or whatever the fuck it is. I'm not gonna test my luck. Not with the rednecks. They be fucking bouncing their bullets off everything and shit like boomerang. I'm good. We've had one hit our front window before. That shit never got paid for. Just give me your loyalty. Nefertiti, King Tut. I treat you like royalty. Just with your love when it fade away. This song is for you. Ball Without You by 21 Savage. You should know the deal. Take the pain. Would you be around if I had minimum wage? You gave me all. Cause you was my thought. I would've went to war the world on your car. Thought you had my back. You let me fall. You healed my pain. And then you caused it. Now I gotta ball without you. Now I gotta ball. Now I gotta ball without you. Now I gotta ball. Gotta ball without a nigga. That drink is gonna kill me. I don't know how much caffeine be in that shit, but that shit get my leg jittering. For real, that shit gonna kill me. That's a good song. I was wondering why it was so cold. You had that window wide open. It's not a White Claw. It's a C4. It's caffeine. It's a lot of caffeine. Caffeine. Can't speak. See? I ain't drinking no White Claw after that trip. That shit made me want to puke because it tastes like shit. That's why you be feisty, JK, those dang energy drinks. No. If y'all have been on my channel for a long time, particularly Gypsy would know this. My short temper is there whether you like it or not. Like, I could only go in a circle about one time. Once. And then when people be asking me the same question over and over again, it's a snapping point. I just don't do that. I'm not going to repeat myself over and over again. I'm not a fucking idiot. We can't just keep going around and around and around and around. And then people come in on other accounts and then they ask me the same question around and around. I'm not going to do that. I don't fuck with it. That's just how I be. And that's how I read. And not to mention, I do have a couple of issues up here. I'm not going to lie to you. No, I'm not Colombian. Who said I was Colombian? Who be giving out the news in this bitch? Because I am not even close to being Colombian. I'm not Colombian. I'm not Colombian. I'm Italian. Yeah, my grandma over here. Watch out. I am Italian and I am black. And I have a little Irish in me too. Heavy drinkers. That's where the attitude comes from. Like, yes, I don't know. First answer is the only answer you need. No need to ask it more than once. He will rep you up. It's always been that way. Yeah, I thought you said that one day. I probably said people always think I'm Colombian. People always think I'm everything but what I actually am. Asian, Colombian, Dominican, Spanish, Mexican. Anything but what I actually be. Hi, Jeanette. Been a minute, months. Well, Jeanette, I just came back from a long vacation. Welcome back. Yeah. I don't like that. That's the main reason why I try to make people the paywall thing, because I just don't like them repetitive ass questions. He said, been a minute, but he blocked me. What do I do? What you mean, what do you do? What are you sitting there spinning in a circle? Like, why he block you? Like, I want to know. And you didn't get it, right? He blocked your ass, so it's too late for that, ain't it? But I know he doesn't. Then what game are you playing in? You playing the game where you're going to just sit and wait in the chat type? This ain't no Pac-Man. Drop the controller. You are Italian what? I'm black. Italian and black. I'm Sicilian and I'm West African. Or Haitian. But I'm still attracted. Well, he blocked you. Jeanette, he blocked you. The fuck you gonna do now? You're attracted to him, but that doesn't change the fact that, like, you could be as attracted as you want. He blocked you. He wants to have a physical connection, and you don't want to have a physical connection. Okay, there's the difference. Ain't that okay though? Is it okay for somebody to decide that they don't want to talk to you if y'all not wanting the same thing? He's usually positive, but isn't it okay for somebody to say, I no longer want to speak with you because we don't share the same values? I just can't read his energy. He's so confusing. Well, you're reading it right now in which he has blocked you, right? So he's giving you an answer through that. He doesn't have to say one thing to you. He can just be silent or block you for the rest of y'all's relationship, which means he don't want to deal with it. Meaning he's allowed to say no, just like you are allowed to say no. I changed my mind. How do I tell him that? Baby, I am not no spy CIA agent that could go on blocking for you. Unless he decides to unblock your ass. That is not mine to do. That is your responsibility. Now, if you can hit him up anywhere else and try to be like, oh, I changed my mind or whatever, but clearly y'all do not share the same values. But that was so misleading. Well, what he wanted can change. Just like with anybody. What anybody wants can change. Also, you know, people lie. But that shouldn't be a big shocker, right? But what people want can change. You just keep moving with your life. That's my advice to you is like, if someone blocks you, chooses to block you, it's because, like I said, y'all don't share the same values and they want something else. Are you trying to see how though you can make it though? He said 3 times West African, Italian, a bit of Irish. I swear I say that every live. I think I got used to it. I swear I got used to it. I'm okay with it. I know people are curious. Hurtful in the way that it all happened. I understand that. It's hurtful. It's painful. But it could be a lot worse, you know, in a means where he could drag you on for a whole entire ride for a year or 2 or whatever and fuck you up, you know. He could have dragged it on for much, much longer than this and completely fucked you up. I'm saying, whether it was blocking or him saying no bueno or whatever it was, that's it. Like, you can't get much better than that. I'm going to be honest with you. Imagine a dude wasting your time for much, much, much longer than that. 2 years? Okay. What could have been 10? Think of it that way. 10 years. And Jeanette, you're not the type to wait on nobody, so I don't know what you yapping about. You're not the type to wait on nobody, Jeanette. You're just not that type of girl. So if someone ain't giving you what you want within those 2 years, no, you're not that type anyways. So don't you play. It could have been 10. It could have been the whole fucking shebang. The whole ride. And he could have played you for that long too. If that is his decision, right? That is his decision. Let me make that clear. It is what it is. Be okay with an adult decision. At least he's done wasting your goddamn time. He trying to make me feel, but of course. Cause like you just that I like Jeanette, you just don't. I mean, you don't wait on nobody. It's just your personality. He said maybe my karma, maybe, or maybe it's a person who's an asshole, which you're gonna keep. You know, you gonna meet assholes. Just know you don't gotta wait for nobody. Not no asshole, not no dickhole, not no fucking horse riding ass bitch. You don't gotta wait on nobody. If somebody does not share the same values as you and makes you wait like a fucking dog, or makes you wait for an answer for 2 years of your life, versus maybe like 1 year is like very reasonable, I think. Like waiting on a relationship if y'all just talking every single day and trying to get to know. Like I know circumstances happen and some people in relationships, some people out, some people this way, that way, whichever way. But still, come on now. Come on now. Don't play. Don't play. Jeanette, you strong as bitch. You strong as fuck. Strong as an ox. You get out there and roll the dice with somebody who actually deserves your ass. He can do whatever he wants and you could do whatever you want. That sex was good. And you gonna find it again. It's good because you got feelings invested. That's why it was good. You got some feelings invested. That's what made it so damn good. It gets better when you find someone who actually return that feeling. Yup, lust energy. You're right. Two caps, and there it is. I'm a Capricorn as well. I get that feeling all the time. You know what happens? The first night, the first day, we already trying to fuck each other. That's what's up. We already. Oh, sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to kick that. The first night, we already trying to fuck each other type shit. We already eyeballing each other, licking the lips, and she giving me the little, little eyebrow and shit. You know what it is. The first night. That's Capricorn, baby. Our pole is like, it's like a magnet. It's like them car magnets, too. It's like them car magnets. People always get the wrong idea. That's why you got to state your service. State your time, state your service, and state your schedule. What is that song? Ooh. Denzel Curry came out with something new. Hey, Malibu. Oh, she got a little picture too. She out there. Malibu. How you doing? What you doing, dog? Mirrorless, you still here? You sent me 15. Did you want to know something? Miss Mirrorless? Wheelchair. Of course. Of course. Be basic. Thank you, Malibu. Malibu, what you looking for? General, please. All right, man. Let's see first. First come, first serve. General, please. Oh, damn. They say you're bloodying your hands or something. Hard work, huh? You blooding your hands with something, huh? Let's see. Aw. Yeah, you work damn hard, girl. Jesus. Yeah. But these are the moments where you feel like sometimes you can't hold yourself back from fucking smacking somebody right upside the head. Miss Mirrorless. There's a lot of needy or obsessant behavior. I feel like it's gonna be at work because I can see your money has a plays a part in this. Your position plays a part in this. It's just the neediness and the what is it? Belittling or something to do with like childish behavior. Like that gets you really spiky too when you go home type shit. Like yeah. Like people's energy at work just be wild for you all the fucking time. You never get a break, boo. You never get a break. Hi, Simone. Okay. So I want to say, especially for the holidays, it might feel like you're not as involved as you should be. Okay, there's something to do with having to rely on other folks to help you to get to a certain point because you're gonna be tired, you're gonna be exhausted, you're gonna be feeling cranky in some type of way, more or less. You're gonna feel some type of way. It's something to do, and probably you know who's gonna be helping you. Most likely is Isabella, but it's something to do with your exhaustion playing a huge role or part in the reason why maybe if there is a vacation, which I'm assuming you get Thanksgiving, or you might not enjoy it as much as you want to unless you're like sitting back and just relaxing. because there's been a lot on your schedule that has kept you feeling very, very old. And I'm just being honest with you. It's made you feel old. Not that you are, it's that it made you feel old. And that's one characteristic you really fucking hate, because you like to be sprung. You like to be sprunk. But you're not trying to be homeless. That's what they say. You're not trying to be homeless. So there's only so much sprunk you can bring up into the workplace type shit. You snooze, you lose. I think what's going to bring you back from feeling this energy is definitely, like I said, family time. Thanksgiving is primarily what I'm picking up on. Like I said, someone's going to help you with Thanksgiving. I'm going to assume it's maybe even Isabella. And this is going to be very, very helpful just for your mental, because you doing everything has kind of played a key part in your suffering, and then your mood, and then your mood lashing out on other people. So this big thing is like your mood or your tension, other people feel that, and they might start getting nippy. You know what I mean? A little cold or a little meaner, a little bite to them, a little hiss to them. And that carryover is so rough because, like I said, I know you work motherfucking hard. Yeah. So they are talking about, what else? Ooh. Okay. So I feel like, okay, in your workplace, right? Workplace situation. Someone leaving and then someone replacing. Hopefully that's Isabella tells you. Get Isabella up in there. Ooh. Well, someone leaving and someone being replaced. Okay. Yeah, someone leaving or getting kicked or whatever, like whatever the scenario ends up being, it is what it is. They ended up getting removed, stripped from work. And for you, this is like brings you to peace. Like it makes you feel at peace type shit. They might even be leaving because they want to work in another place, which is just only more convenient for you. But there's somebody that's going to be leaving that you're not a very big fan of. Yeah, someone's leaving. You're like, get the fuck away from me. Please, get out. Get out. I feel like you was praying on this shit. You're like, please, leave me alone. Just get the fuck away from me, bitch. Get away from me before I put my hands on you. I love Pisces. Get away from me before I put my hands on you. Okay. Let me do one more message. Yeah, someone's leaving. I don't know who the fuck it be, but you telling someone to get the fuck away from me. I feel like they just go away. It's like you trying to like mind talk to them. You might even be like imagining all these things in your head about what bad things could just happen to them as they're walking out the door. Which, as horrible as that sound, everybody do it. So I can't lie to you. Everyone do it. It is what it is. It's not your fault if something happens. That's just the nature of things. What is coming here? What is coming? One more. A good message here. Something's pulling through here on a clinical level. This most likely is for Isabella, by the way. Something's really pulling through on a clinical level. It makes your life a lot more peaceful and a lot easier. Isabella, we both know, is not the type of person who wants to rely on anyone. You know, she gets that little individual attitude where she be like, Mom, stop. Mom. You spoil this shit out. She be like, oh, Mom, stop it. Stop it. Get away from me. Get away from me. Mom, come on now, Mom. It is what it is, right? So I see something good happening with her health or diagnoses or whatever. Like, this is weight several times off of your back. Several times. It's just several times off your back. Okay? Whatever the answer is, I know it's going to be good, and it's going to save you a lot of like having to stress over it and fight over it. Whatever it is, she's so hard-headed, right? But who does she mirror the most out of anybody in this world? Miss Mirrorless. Miss Mirrorless. Who does she mirror the most? I'm just saying. I'm saying, whatever this is like a weight off of your whole entire family's shoulder. It's just like, whoosh, I feel like peace just washes over type shit where you just feel, okay, it's not this, or, it's not a problem. So, oh, man. So that's what's up. There's something to do with possible, like, finding the right meds, or finding the right this, finding the right that, or just more communication on what's truly going on with Isabella body. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's relieving. It feels good to have answers finally. So there's that. That popped through for you, Miss Mirrorless. Hopefully you liked your readings. Hey, Gemini baby. This is your sister. You love this? Thank you. Welcome, Gypsy sister. We a real rough crowd here. Not really. This is me. You're gonna have to put up with my mouth. Alright, Malibu. Of course, man. Gemini, I'm sure you're searching for some answers by now. If Gypsy brought you here, it's because she cares about you a lot, and she wants me to break some shit down to you. Thank you, Ray. It's because she wants me to break you into pieces type shit. And this Gypsy, it's been a minute since she came in because I was just on vacation. So this tells you how serious she is about it. She tried to make me fold you like a folding chair. I'm so lost. I feel that. That's what this is for. I'll peep at you in a second though. Let me peep on Malibu real quick, and we'll see what's up. Going through over time, I feel that them patches be the worst, especially during holiday season. Shouldn't it be nasty as hell? People always want to be doing this shit on family days, you know that, or before family days. People always want to be doing everything, the most, the extra shit. Excuse me. Okay, Malibu. My life, sex, drugs, and nightlife. Whoever, okay. See, the problem with dealing with someone honest, Malibu, is maybe they're just not honest about the right things. You ever think that? And that's what I feel like you're dealing with right now, is the problem with dealing with someone who's being honest with you, or being forward with you, or says they're being forward with you, and puts forward this like very strong, bold face, whatever it is. They do talk about Aries or a fire sign, possibly. It kind of just puts you off. And I'm not saying that's paranoia, but it's because they're telling you select few things. That they're telling you like a couple of things, and then all the rest they're kind of leaving in the sand. Like there's a longer story. They're telling the short version. Obviously, that's like very uncomfortable for you because I think you're anticipating a lot of negativity. You're anticipating the workaround, like how is this person going to trick me? How this person going to fuck me up? Sagittarius, there's that. Got my echo back with the result of no change in condition. Okay. So, right. I think you have this idea that if you just detox from everybody and back up from everybody and then come back around when you feeling it mentally, emotionally, physically, especially with the fire sign that I saw, that maybe it'll be better, or maybe the person will be in the right mood or mode, or maybe all these people will be in the right mood or mode type shit. Especially the family thing keeps bugging me too, with you too. Yeah, with you too. It's just, even if I said it was a time thing, you ain't got time to wait on it. You know what I mean? Like, this shit piss you off, I can see it. Whatever's going on around you. You don't think this shit is funny. Pissing you off. Everyone pissing you off. Yeah, you're scared. Everything pissing you off. Everybody making you feel like... Yeah, they make you feel old. Like, what is that energy, right? Scorpio season. Making you feel old as a bitch. Old as fuck. Making you feel emotional, old, and crazy. But you're not, by the way. I just want to let you know that. Let me clarify. You're not old and crazy. Let's see. And they talk about simple lies can destroy a whole entire relationship or a family. Simple lies can destroy everything between your people. Suspicious activity can destroy everything between you and somebody and some of these folks. I feel like you just don't feel, there's something that doesn't feel right. It's out of place. I mean, we'll talk about that health thing in a moment here. Sort of to peep how you doing emotionally. Yeah. Make me feel old, crippled, and defenseless. Yeah, it is scary, right? It's very scary. But that's also why I say it's like, rather than put more frustration and depressing feelings on you, I think the uplifting aspect is just going to be you getting yourself back into a schedule and a shape that doesn't make you feel that way. Okay, so it's going to take a lot of physical action in order to get that way. But you're willing to do the work, obviously. You've been waiting to do some work. So there's no such thing as being able to just wait this out either. I think that's been riding on your coat a little bit, your coattail. There's no such thing as waiting out. It's called doing better for yourself, and that's the way you gain that safety. Not living in fucking fear and sadness and depression and all that type of shit. I mean, weirdly enough, right, in these next couple of weeks, I do see a change in your particular behavior and what you focus on. So you might have been focusing a lot on making shit work with, whether it's with family, with romantic partners, just making it barely by with some folks. It's like some people just make it barely by. Where it's like, okay, so say you go on all day at the hospital or doing this and doing that. Where are these people? I'm going to just say to you, they lying at where they at. Because they aren't where they say they at. They aren't doing what they say they doing. It's excuses on excuses. And at this point, you just can't give a fuck about that. You just can't give a fuck about that. Like where they're at, what they're doing. If they ain't gonna answer you, they ain't gonna give a fuck, then it is what it is. You don't give a fuck how they feel. You take care of your goddamn self, and that's just the way it is, right? You're an excellent judge of character. Don't change that. When you feel like someone's giving you the runaround or the stank eye, or whether it doesn't matter who the fuck it is, they need to grow the fuck up and loosen the grip. Yeah, they talk about meditation, being able to sleep finally. So sleep might be something that you are going to do. If not, if you haven't already, you're going to do a lot more. There's a lot of reparation in sleep. They do say it's okay to let your emotions go and let them out as far as like crying and stuff like that, because they want you to feel the pressure release, particularly up here. Even now, I feel like, I don't know whether it's like, I want to say like chest palpitations, but they talk about your anxiety and your fears kicking all this up. So meditation, or sleep. I'm not saying sleep all day necessarily. Obviously, get up to take care of yourself, but you're going to need a lot of just calm energy. Calm energy. And none of which is what these folks will give you. People better watch what they say to you for real, because you're going to be duking on people. You going to still fucking fit. It don't matter what you been through. You said, I'm still going to fist fight somebody. I don't give a flying fuck. Disrespect me. You disrespect anybody I care about, and I'm going to fuck you up. That's still your attitude, regardless. Shows you're strong. Shows you're strong. Yup. You said, I'm going to fuck you up, bitch. You a baby, bitch. That's what I keep thinking about. You a baby, bitch. You literally a baby, bitch. Sit the fuck down. You a baby. Maybe it is your children who giving you problems. You're like, you're a baby, nigga. Shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. I swear Scorpio season turned a lot of things on its head. Absolutely. That's what it's for, right? Transformation. And it's going to bring transformation in some of the darkest, sexiest, grimiest, nastiest ways possible. That the Scorpio in me, yup. That's just the way you is, okay? You don't put up with no temptation. You already know. See, this is the thing, though. You're not going to give into temptation because you're the temptress. You got to be. You're not about to give into the stupidity of other people's games. They can lie and do all that extra shit, but it never saves them. That's a very self-serving thing for them to do, because it never saves them from your eyes, and from what you hear and what you see is a lie. Like, you're never gonna not see that. You got me? You're never gonna pretend and just sweep everything under the rug and pretend like it's not hurting you or sliding you or making you feel a certain way. And if the people have not learned that about you by now, that is at their loss, not yours. Okay? That is at their loss. So, lie all the motherfucking time. They're stupid ass lies. And, hey, I saw a female here. I saw a female be lying. Yeah, he said, check please, where my money at? Run me my check, run me my check, run me my check. Get me the fuck out of here, run me my check. Build yourself back. Okay. That meditation's really going to matter a lot. I'm telling you, even if it's only sleep meditations where you just listen to that shit when you dozing off, meditation are really going to matter. Like, especially right here. Because I could even feel you doing the bright breathing exercises or whatever. I could feel you doing exercises, particularly to do with, like, this chest cavity. It's almost as if you're trying to build the muscle, if that makes sense. It's like, you know, you're trying to do something or well, I don't know, constantly pulling your shoulder, but something like that. Trying to, like, build muscles and shit. Trying to stretch, maybe. It just feels strange and unsettled there, though. By the time we hit end of December, you're not going to be in that kind of, like, right now you feel like a victim, but Malibu, you're not going to feel like that no more. Okay, right now you feel like a victim, you feel you feel this, you feel that, you feel sad, you feel frustrated, you're not even going to be the same person by the end of December. You're going to feel mad as a bitch. You're gonna be scrumpty-dumpty, uppity, up in people's face. I mean, like, you gonna really shock people, I think, with your slapback. That's the thing. Your slapback is not even just like a mental transformation. It's a physical transformation. So people are gonna really be shocked at your physical transformation and how fast you get acclimated to a certain lifestyle, or how fast that you heal, because that shit ain't human. It's not normal to them. It's not normal to them. Oh yeah, they said people envy your healing abilities. Yes, they do. You're gonna be okay. Okay, December is all new for you. I mean, really, end of December is all new. Excuse me. That's something to do also with the end of December, thinking about moving location, or having to move location. So Pay attention to that as well. All right? Pay attention to that. Maybe an apartment or something that you're looking into. Pay attention to that. There's something coming around here in the end of December. All right. Hey, Kimberly, I appreciate it, by the way. Hey. Gemini, babe. Gemini, babe. Gypsy sister. Come here. We're going to read you. And Malibu, did you have any other questions for me? Or no? Just real quick. That's how I leave. What's up? I need to change in my environment. Yup. I agree with you 1,000% that the environment has a majority of the way. It's a majority of the reason. Can't speak. It's a majority of the reason on why your physical can weigh you down so heavy is this environment. You know what I mean? Not even my reading, but it's making me cry. Aww, that's sweet. What's Derek's intention? Because I feel like he's trying to visit me the end of November. He's fake. He's fake as fuck. The first thing I got was fake and fraudulent activity. He don't sacrifice yourself and your self-preservation to be sex friend with a fucking retard. Okay, he's a fucking idiot. He's gonna put you under stress. He's a fucking broke idiot. That's what's up. He's a fucking broke idiot. I'm letting you know this now. He's gonna try to trick you. He's gonna try to play with you. He's gonna walk through like he got a coat of armor and shit. Like, oh yeah, I meant code of honor. Can't speak. I meant code of honor. But nigga don't honor nothing. He's always been a shithead. He's always been a freak. He's always been, a freak in the sheets and a retard out in the streets. Like, that's just the way it is. He afraid of you too. You have him run you the check. Okay, is that no. No, he's a broke ass bitch. Do not trust him. He's a broke ass. That's the 4th time I got him. Broke ass bitch. Okay. Gemini babe. I think my fiance is a covert narcissist and has been lying to me for years. So I'm just so lost. I don't even know what to ask. I'm going to read you. And I'm going to tell you what Simone, you said. I want to ask questions and I can't think of what to ask. So sometime, maybe you'll hear something. I'm going to tell you, Gemini, what's up. Yeah, because someone is hiding. And you know what song just came on? Narc. That's the song that just came on. Narc and Malibu. You're dealing with a fairly similar situation. Let's put it that way. But I'm not gonna compare two coins here. But I'm saying users and abusers. Yup. That's how the relation starts out, though, right? It's so addictive. Like, it almost feels like a drug. It feels like this person giving you everything you want and plus. That's that, like, what is it called? It's called love bombing, right? Love bombing. They make you feel fucking stupid in love. Thanks. I know he can't be trusted. That's unfair. Yup. I'm gifting her this reading. Gonna send you a picture. I appreciate it, sweetie. Let's see. Okay, so here's the thing I'm gonna say about you, Miss Gemini Bay. I think you have a really hard time with understanding that you do not have control. Like, you thought the control that you thought you had over this person from the beginning was a joke. Okay. And I'm not trying to make this a lesson or nothing. I'm saying the control you thought you had over this person's behavior, or the chillness, the calmness, whatever this person said you brought into their life, okay, was a joke. You got me? And that's starting on some heavy shit. I can even feel like the pitter patter up here. The things that you have done for this person, the things that you have sacrificed, particularly time with people that you actually care about, right? That's a lot of it too. The time. Like, yeah, you sacrifice so much of your time focusing on this fucking person who does not respect you in the slightest. Okay. You rolled the dice, I feel like, in a situation where a person really, really, for a whole entire year or so, acted completely fine. Completely fine in the head. I could see why the mix-up was so mixed up. Okay? It's because this person really, really masked themselves. Sorry, my heart palpitating. Oh, acid reflux be popping through. Oh man. Really? Okay. So you're dealing with an addict. Whether it's a former addict, he is an addict. He is absolutely 1,000% a fucking addict. I don't know where you met him. If you had met him in a bar or a party or whatever the fuck you met him at, he's 1,000% an addict. And what I feel he's addicted to doesn't necessarily have to be a substance. I would even say he's a compulsive liar. I'm just gonna fucking split. I'm gonna split it right down the middle. I'm gonna say he's a compulsive liar. And that shit, that's hard to, like, someone can lie, but that doesn't mean they're a fucking compulsive liar. You got what I mean? That doesn't mean that they're gonna lie to you about every single little fucking thing in detail. Like, even when it starts out as the white lies, right? Even the white, tiny fucking lies. When somebody, he be out there telling you, oh, look, the sky is green today, when it's really fucking blue. You got me? It's blue, and maybe you go along with it. You're like, yeah, it is what it is. Like, the little tiny white lies, that's how it starts. Like, you believe every word this dude has said because, like I said, the beginning was so good. It tasted so grand. You saw the potential. You saw the influential behavior, right? Because not only did you think you influenced his behavior, he thought he influenced you. And in fact, he knew he influenced you. He knew he was making you fall and feel a certain type of way. So all of these feelings where you're saying, like, I want to know if he lying. I want to know if he doing things that break me in the background. I want to know if he's just a piece of shit. I want to know. This is your confirmation. Okay? This dude acted like he was Superman. And shit went way too fucking fast. He separated you out, right? He separated you out from your people, from the people that you love, your family, your friends, your everything. You ended up, there's something to do. I don't know if it's you getting sober or removing something from your toxic from your life in order to be with this dude. Like, or you just changed your whole entire life to be with somebody. Like, there was activities going on here, maybe even, sexual activity, whatever. Plug your ears, Gypsy. Or, like, some type of foul-ass behavior that you wanted to remove from yourself. You was able to do that for this particular person. Which is wild. I mean, and then your spiritual awakening also triggered. It has something to do with a spiritual awakening. This dude also triggered a spiritual awakening in some sort. Because you started to become almost spiritually attacked or angry or aggressive. There's certain things that started to happen whether it's dream wise or feeling wise around this person that just didn't seem right. It didn't sit right with you. Like, and this is where I say, like, the sexual repression is a real thing, right? Where somebody be having sex with many people, and then come back around you to have sex with you, and then everything that this person is going out to get from other people, every single fucking person that this person is slamming, it comes right back to you and fuck you too. Sexual repression is what I call it. The reason being is because it makes you feel absolutely disgusted and devoid of all sexual feelings and emotions. It's palateless, fucking emotionless. There's no lust. There's no romantic attraction. It is just an action. It removes you from being able to enjoy sex. It then removes you from being able to enjoy your relationship. Basically, no romance, no nothing. Just stripped. He's an addict. I mean, he's an addict of many traits. Most people would call this a narcissist. I'm going to go a little bit further and say he might even be a little cocked in the head. You got me? Like, it's more than narcissistic vibes that I pick up on. It's just, there's something there. You know, I'm not no therapist, right? But I'm going to say he edges the line of borderline psychotic. Okay? He edges the line. Like, he almost crosses it. Almost crosses the psychotic level. Okay? Like, he thinks this whole thing is almost like a movie in his head. And this is something that we've been picking up on. We masculine energies that most of y'all have been dealing with. It's like, there's almost like this is what Scorpio brings out of people, by the way. Is a darker aspect, right? Or it's exposure. And that's what, you know, you want this exposed. Because you want to rip off the Band-Aid. You're done sitting there pretending that your shit's not like festering. You want to rip off the Band-Aid. You're smarter than this, by the way. And I know you're smarter than this. Rather than to think anything that come out of his mouth is the truth. I know you're smarter than that. I know you. There's a reason why you came to me. And I know that's the reason why you went to Gypsy. Is because you already know. You feel it, though. If you feel so physically repulsed by somebody, right, that you can't even sleep in the same room, the same bed. You be waking up all night, doing things that are out of your schedule. You be so repulsed by a person, you can't even fucking look at them. Or like you just smacking shit around and shit. That should tell you something. For real. Regardless of whether you have the straight evidence right or not. A pathological liar is a pathological liar. A nutcase is a nutcase. Like, why do you think you were separated off from people for so long? The dude wanted to condition you into believing that it's okay for you to be you to be treated a certain way. Your rising sign is Scorpio. All right. Then you know what's up. This is exposure. You're meant to do that. Okay? You're meant to tear off the fucking Band-Aids right now. You're a victim of a dude who almost creates victims. He himself is a victim, right? Who creates other victims. It is endless victims. And not only that, he's also a little spiritual himself. I don't know. You probably know that. He's also a little spiritual himself. He thinks also that he can hide his energy, regardless of how much he clowns on it or makes fun of it or is like, oh yeah, you know, it is what it is. He knows how much he affects your energy with his energy. He, in fact, probably believes in energy transfer and all that type of shit, like spiritual shit. It's just that because you love something or like something, because you have a thing that separates you and him, right in between y'all, that's a trigger for him. Okay? He's not going to like something that blocks you from being dumber than a sack of fucking rocks in order to trust him. Because when everybody be saying, this dude is fucked in the head, right? You even be saying internally, he is fucked in the head. Like, that's several people against one fucking dumbass. You got me? One fucking whatever he is. You can call him a narcissist, but I think he's psychotic. I truly think he is either a sociopath or he's psychotic in some type of way. Because the way he acts is not normal. It's just not. Okay? And his intentions are not normal. Like the things he wants to do to people, I think he wants people to be in pain. Now, do I think he's gonna like start murking people? No. But do I think he likes to see people in mental and physical pain? Absolutely. He loves it. That is it surpasses being a sadist. You don't want someone to feel pleasure. You want to watch them feel pain. You want to make them feel hurt and completely out of themselves. I feel like he feels like that a lot with his own mental illness and his own body, where it's just like he feels completely separated from his own body. That's not your fucking problem, though. Can I just say this? I do think he's let me just get some confirmation. Can I be honest with you? Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this dude is living a double life. I think this dude might be gay. I'm gonna say that, okay? And I've seen crazy. I was just talking about this with someone earlier. Like the DL guys in New York be so motherfucking wild and so gross with folks, right? Because they be dating around on these females, macking on these chicks, being in long-term ass relationships and all of that. But then he be fingering some dude on the butthole on the subway. Like, I can't tell you how many females have come back and told me, yo, is my boyfriend gay? Because this is wild. This is some wild shit. That double life shit is some wild shit. I'm gonna say there's more problems than him just being gay, obviously, if he's playing with you and playing with many people. And you feel every ounce of that. Every ounce of that. He's definitely fruity tooty. He's fruity tooty as a motherfucker. And that's not even the fucking problem here. That's not even the fucking main issue. Really, it's not. It's not. It's really not the same issue. It's that fucking thing where he loves pain. He loves to make people feel pain. He loves to lie. He loves to see people's face of shock. He loves to watch people go through eat through this feeling of like poisonous depression. He loves to watch people like fluctuate even in like weight. You know when people like lose a lot of weight because they're depressed, or even gain a lot of weight because they're depressed? Loves to watch people like eat themselves to death or starve themselves. Loves that. There's something to do with very like critical mind pieces that he misses out on completely, especially when he's watching porn or porn consumption. There's something where he's into it so deeply. It's like it's so weird. It's weird as fuck. It's weird as fuck. Cause his mind works like mechanical. He sees something simple and he wants to control it. Like he sees somebody who he thinks is simple and he instantly goes in for the kill. He sees a puppet and he wants to, play with it. And he takes that chance on pretty much anyone who he sees that type of puppeteering type of activity. Like he will pick on you when you're down. Absolutely. He will fuck you up when you're down. He will take advantage of you when you're down. He's that type of dude. Just does not care. He'll put pressure on you in order to put you into a situation where you have to feel or be down. Or ask you all sorts of invasive ass questions and be a very like somewhat intellectual dude. But what he learned to do, right? He learned to socialize with a particular type of person. Okay, and it's victims. He learned to socialize with victims to make them feel comfortable and flip it into his own type of game. Okay, because he himself is a victim, which is no fucking excuse for all the shit he be doing. But he won't stop. He can't stop. Doesn't at this point in time, with the age that he is, he's already an addict. There ain't no way, unless it comes out that he fucking murks somebody and You know, he gets arrested or whatever. There ain't no fucking way he's ever gonna stop. Okay, like some people, it's too fucking late. And I know you try to fix. I know you try to do what you got to do. I know you try to fix your mind because you thought you were the issue. You thought you was the problem. But it's never been that way. It's never been that way. He wants people to believe he never would. I'm just not so sure. Because all the things that I be saying about him liking and getting turned on other people's physical and mental fucking pain and anguish. Likes to see people starve themselves and, you know, like their health decline because of the type of shit that he does. The type of distractions and shit. Like, the fact that he likes that is fucking weird. It is fucking weird. It is fucking disgusting. Genuinely, I'm repulsed. Like, that's some weird shit, man. I don't think I've ever picked up on that aspect within a reading. Now, I did just come back from a vacation, so maybe it's all new energy, but I'm telling you right now, I've never felt something like that. That type of addiction before. Never. It even went through my mind the type of girls that he tried to go after. Women dealing with like a lot of the losing babies, women who lose babies, or women who want children, women who are very, very in like this sickly stage or stage of like drug abuse or drug addiction. Men even in the state of drug addiction, younger men particularly. He preys on people that are very vulnerable, very emotional, and just coming into their own power and genuinely embracing life, just coming into it too. He picks them right ripe, just so he can break them back down. And they think for years, well, you was right. I've been giving him what he wants. You have been. But now you have the choice and the option to change that. Yep, exactly what he wants. But he don't got that power over you no more. Deep-seated addiction, absolutely. So deep that, you know what's funny, you just said in my heart. I know, it's right here. They just said heart. They talk about the heart and they talk about chills. They talk about how he's cracked in the head. They talk about your Gypsy, your sister. They talk about how everybody's just confirming this for you, making sure that you know this isn't a situation that is healthy for you any longer, where you can continue on being a person. Like, you understand what I mean? Like, before this person turns you inside out and makes you another puppet. Like, you are strong enough to walk away. You are strong enough to not deal with somebody like this. Okay. Obviously, I know it's been years and years and years of this shit, right? Just only being able to suspect, because as soon as he would show some kind of sign of like fuckery, he'd be covering that shit right the fuck back up. A mask on a mask and a mask and a mask, right? That's not your fault. I know you just wanted to be happy, and at the end of the day, ain't nobody like this in any way, shape, or form, physically, mentally, emotionally, is going to be happy or at peace with a person like that. I feel like my entire energy and spirit has been stolen. Because in a way it has been, right? I wouldn't say you as a person has ever gone away, because Geminis just be like that. Same with Same with Scorpio. You as a person has never necessarily gone away. You muted yourself for sure. But you as a person, the feisty, and I know you feisty as fuck, so don't you play with me. The feisty ass person you was even just prior to meeting this person, even in the first roles of the relationship, that feistiness, right, that he tried to tame, is absolutely never, ever going to be gone. Okay? So that's something we both know. No matter how hard you try to hold that shit in, because Scorpio will try to hold every emotion and every feeling in in order to please somebody else. Because if they love somebody and they want their partner to be comfortable, that's what they do. But when that type of behavior is enabled by a partner versus you're having your emotions brought out and accentuated by somebody, it becomes a toxic fucking tornado of you not being able to say what's on your mind, not being able to feel yourself anymore. So you've essentially become a fucking ghost because somebody, like I said, turned on the mute button. But it's still there. Believe me when I say it's right there. It's never gone. Okay? Not with a Scorpio, not with a Gemini. Not with those two people. That's such a strong personality that you have. No fucking way. No way. Okay? They talk about the amount of vulnerability you've had with this person. I'm not even gonna say your person. And this nigga weird as a mug. That's this dude shows me that you had to be a how do I say this? It's almost as if learning this person's behaviors made you so much more hyper aware of the problems of your past and the people that you dealt with prior, particularly family, particularly to do with all the niggas before, the men before. It's brought you so much more peace, and it will continue to bring you peace to know you are not crazy when you feel these things. Okay? You are not crazy when you've been feeling these things. When people point the finger or laugh and try to say, oh, you a crazy bitch, or you this way, that way. That's never been true. You are not crazy. Okay? Scorpios are highly intuitive. I always say that Scorpios are the witches of the zodiac. They're the sign that taught everybody how to be magical. Because they just are. The way a Scorpio will bring water or bring a energy into a room and change the whole entire vibe of a fucking room, it's just there. No matter how you fucking cut it. Scorpio is a very, very dominant sign. They can pretend to be muted. They can they can flow under. That's what Scorpio's good at, right? Hiding in the shadows. But once that bitch step forward, you know that bitch there. You know that bitch is Scorpio. Okay? And same with motherfucking thing with Gemini. We all know Gemini, right? We all know Gemini. Ain't no secrets there. Not with that personality of yours. You're there. And I know you're there. And I know you're going to snap back. That's just the way you is. Scorpios have this ability to adapt and overcome and adapt and overcome and roll through and adapt and overcome. Okay? That is a super gift. That is a super gift, whether it's from the universe or, from wherever. It doesn't fucking matter. Because it's something that you can use to get back up on your feet again. Just by yourself, on your own. Not even by yourself. You got Gypsy, and hello, I see you here. I see you here now. Visit me. We'll be here. We'll be here. I'm coming back from this vacation. We going in guns a blazing. Hey, Maddie's eyes. But we coming back in. Full tilt. I have been feeling crazy, and he's been telling me I am. You not crazy. That's the funniest part. So he can keep yapping his brain, but watch when you start calling him motherfucking crazy. You'll see the crazy really come out. Watch when you call him for his fucking crazy ass behavior. Watch when you call him for his shady ass behavior. You'll see a boy break down. A boy. That's what I say. A boy. Once you start calling him out for all his bullshit. It's a boy, not a man. I'm a Scorpio moon, very accurate description of a Scorpio. I've never, ever in my life seen a Scorpio that does not bounce back in some type of way. Even if y'all end up the motherfucking villain, I've never seen it in my lifetime. Never. 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 Gemini, you got it. I mean, I know that you didn't necessarily need me to tell you this, right? Because I know you've been knowing, and I know that dark feeling of like, I would just want to break down and shut down, but you can't give in to that, okay? You are not gonna ever be the person you was before you met this person. You will be an extension and a stronger built person because of this experience. You will never be the same little girl that you was. A little girl's gonna fall for tricks. Okay? Little girl's gonna fall for the motherfucking candy that these predators be laying out, right? This fucking predator be laying out. But a woman, a grown ass woman, strong ass woman, ain't gonna be looking no way, no how at a dude like that. No way. Never ever. Never again. So, you got this shit. I know you do. Gemini and Scorpio, very powerful. Very powerful. You got it. And you're very powerful. Of course. I appreciate the good reading. I was as y'all heard me a couple of probably like an hour ago, I was trying to say, like, I really need some good readings today. Like, if y'all didn't give me good readings by 8 o'clock, and it's already been an hour, another hour and 20 minutes almost. But I was like, if I do not have the shit, I'm gonna be real mad today, because I needed something like just y'all giving it to me. I've known under the surface, I think, for years, and finally see it fully. It is exposed. So what you do with a vampire exposed type shit? You toss fucking garlic in his face and you put him out in the sunlight. You put him out in the sunlight. I was a girl before something changed. Yeah. You along the line, even if you was miserable as fuck, you became a woman, and you became less naive and more, yourself, if that makes sense. You grew into being somebody who was capable of understanding that people play games, people fucking manipulate. People like this particularly are the people who will prey on little girls or little boys, or prey on people who are in a very fragile state of mind. For real. You learn how to value yourself even through this horrible ass relationship. And I know you thought you lost it, but you really didn't. You wouldn't be coming here or asking people for help if you didn't value yourself at all. You do. It's there. It's there. It's there. Yeah, usually my lives are pretty good. This has been like therapy for me. I'm so grateful. I'm glad that it's been healing for you. I always suggest everybody go to therapy. Sometimes old culture can help you with something. Other times, I can only tell you what I know based on my life experience and based on what I see and feel about these fucking people. But I got you. Just know that. I always got, when you come back around, I always got you. No matter how many times you pop back in and say, hey, are you sure? I'm gonna tell you. I might be in a bad mood if you ask the question more than once or twice. But I'm gonna tell you still. This was excellent. I needed to hear all this. I'm glad that it also resonated for some other folks. Because that was a really, really intense reading. It seriously was intense. I fuck with it. To me, those are like stimulating. Figuring out knowledge of people like this so I can also drop this on other folks. You know what I mean? Drop it on other folks who are dealing with a similar situation. It's only like select few people that will find my channel, but those select few people that need that whole talk or need a similar talk or need to get away from somebody like that, just like you, strong-minded, they'll take to that. They will. It's empowering. And to be grateful for, because it shows what we don't want to deal with in our work. Absolutely. I think dealing with a lot of things, dealing with addiction, dealing with being a child, dealing with being too stubborn. I'm never gonna say that you need a toxic ass relationship in order to understand how to be grown or mature or an adult. But life experience does not always include pain either. I'm gonna say that, but life experience itself, right? Even the aspect of absorbing a abusive behavior or somebody who abuses their power over you, there is still this part of some people's brains that say this is wrong. And eventually, Gemini, you came along and say this shit is wrong. This shit is crooked. Okay? Because your morality as a person, you are not the type of person to sit in an abusive relationship and tell other people to get out of their situation. You are not the type of person to sit around with your thumb up your ass and try to tell people, give people advice and be helpful to people, but have some fucking dickhead or asshole or narcissist or whatever the fuck this is in the background yapping your motherfucking ear. You are not the type of fucking person to sit there and be a hypocrite. So just know that. Gemini just ain't that type. You know, Gemini can be a lot of things, right? Gemini and Scorpio can be a lot of things, but like I said, a Gemini will not make a fool out of themselves like that. And that might be like a strong message. A lot of y'all maybe have dealt with a lot of Gemini that be, you know, whatever, playing around, that lie to themselves, because a Gemini never purposefully really lies to a person. They lie to them motherfucking themselves. That's a lot of you. That's it. And you lie to yourself only for so long. So, and you hurt other people lying to yourself too. Right? If you needed this from someone, anything outside. Yeah. So grateful for this reading. Absolutely. And plus, you can always play these back. It'll always be up if you want to go back and listen to it later. Yeah, for the last 5 years. And 5 years is a long time. But you got, I'm going to say you got like 50 more to be making the right calls on people. To be judging people as they truly are, not what you saw them as back in the day. Actually, it looked really, it's starting to look warm outside. I feel like that's kind of cool. Just because it's not snow on the ground does not mean it's warm. Like that wind. Frostbitten. We search for love, respect, and comfort in the weirdest places. And then you end up finding somebody who just, everybody can relate to that. And maybe not in the intensity as a 5-year relationship necessarily, but everyone can relate to that feeling of, I want somebody who can make me feel comfortable, can make me feel loved and treated right. But what we miss in that factor is finding someone who makes us feel real. You know what I mean? Because sex and romance won't make you feel real. Someone treating you like a person with a personality where that makes different choices or has a different personality, separating someone else from themselves versus making your partner an extension of yourself, it is so important. Because that person is also another individual who has a whole subset of their own issues, their own problems, and their own grand scheme of things. What they want to do with their life. Okay? Never, ever, ever make your relationship an extension of who you are. This is not you. You are, just because you're dating someone who is like you, it doesn't mean you're dating you. Okay, you're not dating someone who's exactly like you. They can say, "Oh my God, we have so much in common." The reality of it is you probably don't, right? You probably don't. Like there's probably a couple of motherfucking things you can count on your motherfucking hand how many things you got in common. But do not make your relationship your identity. Do not do that. Okay, this person is supposed to work in tandem with you, together with you, not compete with you, not strong arm you and curb you into being a different person, not wrap their hands around your neck, clear your throat, and suffocate you. You are meant to stand side by side as two separate entities, separate people, individuals, and form together as a weapon, but still be able to separate in the times that you need individuality. Do not sacrifice your mental stability. Don't sacrifice your kids' mental stability for somebody who's going to make the relationship all about them. You might not realize it because they gaslight you and throw gasoline on a flame and make you feel hot and heavy and sexy in this way and that way. But when you start realizing that this person has ulterior fucking motives, no. When you start realizing this person might not feel the same way, like might feel other things, when you start seeing the weird things in the bedroom and the weird things here and there, you catch the nigga jerking off on a TV screen and shit, like you catch weird shit happening, woman or man, you catch weird shit happening. You see weird shit happening, or you feel it. Right. Free, interconnected, but separate. Two separate people. You never become one. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter how deep you fuck. You cannot become one person. I'm sorry, but that's just it. You have to be two separate entities. And you have to communicate. You have to. It's almost as if the world works in this way where we need complementary differences. We need them. Meaning we need to be different in order to be together. So we need to complement each other's differences. If somebody be saying, my life is no different from yours, it's exactly the same. Exactly. Oh my God. We have this and this and this in common. That person is telling you half a story. That person is telling you maybe even 25% of the motherfucking story. That's just not how it be, baby. That's not how it be. It doesn't matter what. I don't care if your daddies both left you at 5 o'clock at night, walking to the fucking grocery store, and your mama was a crackhead. Your mama smoked together type shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that. That has nothing to do with how a man or a woman or whatever it is feels internally about their situation. They're all gonna take it through their eyes, through something, and take it as something different. That's just the way it is. That person could end up a narc, while you could end up the complete opposite, a complete emotional wreck. Okay. And yeah, everyone got a little narcissism in them, but I mean a cold motherfucker. My bad, a sociopath. Someone could end up a sociopath, and you could end up so emotional that you cry every day and you drip snot. Right. That shit happens. Okay. Because everybody has their own subset, DNA, genetic coding, temperament issues, all that. Unless y'all fucking related. Unless y'all fucking related. You know what I mean? Alright. Call out the similarities, but I'm saying, are you trying to date for a sibling, or are you trying to date to be with somebody for the rest of your life? Because if you're looking for all these similarities, you want to be, I'm not saying looking for differences, but I'm also saying like, look for complementary differences. Someone who makes up for what you do not got communication wise. Someone who improves your life versus just makes you comfortable. Like, why the fuck you trying to be comfortable? Bitch, This ain't no family home type situation. This ain't no Alabama. Like, why are you trying to be comfortable? You want to have someone surprise you, shock you, make you feel like brand new type shit, like a new person. Don't date for comfort. Date for uncomfort. I'm not saying the creeps. I'm not saying the creeps. I'm saying the person who is least like you, who can still vibe with you, still fuck with you, still be loyal, still be honest. Hard to handle at times because two different personalities, but that's all life, boo. That's all life. It's all life to meet other humans and communicate with other humans and make children with other humans so that they can become other humans. Ain't that crazy? Damn, I think that whole entire trip made me philosophical type shit because I went to a bunch of like plantations and slave homes and all that. Gem's my day one. We literally got into so much trouble as teenagers. When Gem and Cancer get together, it's like partners in crime. Absolutely. And I've seen it happen so many fucking times. Even my own mother type shit. She can never escape them Cancer type. Never. Y'all very, very close. And talk about Cancers with the Gemini placements. Y'all are even motherfucking closer. Because when a Cancer starts understanding the Gemini, that's the only person in the world who understands them. Truly. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't know what is making my face swell. Whether it's, I don't know, what could it be? What did I eat? Could also be the coffee. It's new coffee. I might be a little allergic because I could feel something like in there. And my tongue be swelling a little bit too. It is what it is. I'm over it. Oh shit. No. That came off. Why is that song popping in my head? Y'all, my music been off for a long ass time. I hope y'all know that. Maybe new food intolerances. It's possible. I did go on a trip, so I think that what's really fucking with me right now is the temperature difference. Florida to New York. So now I'm having to hydrate a lot more because the air is like dry. It's like so fucking dry. I feel like a piece of fucking jerky and shit. And I was drinking water down there. Don't get me wrong, but like here, I've been drinking like every 5 seconds, pissing like a racehorse. But I think it's a lot of it is the current weather right now. It's just so dry. Like my eyes too. I have to have these on a lot. Oh God, I hate this season. It make me all cramped up. I'll just have to crank up my exercise routine. Shit make me feel old. It could also be this fucking C4 energy. I might be drinking too much caffeine. I don't think so though. Let's see. baby girl, but how about you? What is going on with this shit? Come on. It's sexy. I'm in love with the brain. Only speaks when she has it. Girl, you wanna fuck all the time like me, like I'm genuine. What is going on with YouTube, bro? YouTube is wild, and I think that I found me a key. Let's do it like melody. Just bought a roll. YouTube just be fucking around, bro. I think that's probably my calling card to get off. I'm gonna get on tonight, earlier. I'm also gonna be making videos for the channel, so look out. I'm gonna do Gemini. Gemini's been on my mind a lot lately, so I wanted to catch up on Gemini. I wanted to catch up on all the air signs most likely, so you'll see Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius pop through real quick. Then the next set will probably be water signs, because I haven't touched on water in a while either, so convenient for Miss Gemini. But like I said, I be avoiding water a little bit just because we are in Scorpio season, and that brings so much more intense feelings of like self-loathing and depression for water signs, and I guess that maybe intimidates me a little bit. But already, I mean, vacation had been lit, so I think I'm in a good enough mood. So anyways, yeah, I'm a hop. I don't know what the fuck is going on with my shit. Sorry if y'all glitching out. You gonna see posts. Don't be shocked. If you fuck with the title and you know it's in your shit, click on it. That's what's up. Remember, I don't do no cross-watching shit, right? I don't do cross-watching shit because I want you to know from your perspective, from your situation. You don't gotta watch what the other motherfucker be thinking. You should value your own thoughts, feelings, and karma more than you know, look at another person's, all right? Don't be all butthurt when they don't get bit in the ass instantly. Some people do and some people don't. Sometimes you're the one that needs to be bit, right? All right, I appreciate it. My earbuds is dying. I appreciate it, y'all. It's been a good day back, and we had some really good readings. I hope to continue this shit. All right, bye. Love you. Love you guys.